spent my whole career working with mental health or mental wellness and promoting mental wellness throughout the community. So at the college at the moment we have an opportunity to work with a positive campus, and a positive campus is starting to develop with students as soon as they arrive on campus how to do their wellness, how to do their well-being, focusing on gratitudes every day, thinking about what can I be grateful for, even though I'm in this very strange country and nothing's quite making sense and I don't know the language. What can I be grateful for here? And knowing that it doesn't matter what our situation is, if we actually do 5 gratefuls a day, then our well-being will actually improve. And that it doesn't matter who we are or what situation we're in, there is very good research to prove that. So working with students around that, working with my personal clients around doing that, watching people's wellness and happiness in life improve by doing these very simple 2-minute tasks at the end of every day. So we're also working with students to look at ways that they can take each small little steps each day to say, I'm going to take charge of my wellness. Now that might be doing a little bit of exercise, looking at a little bit of simple meditation, goal setting, things that you and I can do every day in our individual lives to say, I'm going to take charge of my well-being. So I've been doing that now for 30 years for myself and with a whole lot of other people, and I've watched very, very normal people in normal lives become better and more healthy and enjoy life and get out of pain. And that's, to me, what it's all about. That the quicker we can get somebody who's suffering away from suffering and enjoying their life, then that's what being in community is about, supporting those people. And it's not always about sitting in a counselling room, it's actually sitting in a cafe, sitting in a park, going for a walk, sitting in a group and just talking and allowing these messages to come through. So the knowledge, the base that we're sharing from has come from being with people for the last 30 years. People in community, people at one-on-one, students. We have over 18 different countries in our college, but it's actually come from sitting with normal, everyday people. I'm from New Zealand, sitting with Māori people, Islander people, sitting with people and having the gift of knowing a little bit about who they are and their culture, of learning about who people are and realising we're all the same. It doesn't matter where we come from, we actually feel the same. Of having the wonder of sitting with people in pain and just working through that and working through that and just having the opportunity to just be, to just sit and be and allow whatever's happening to happen. So that knowledge, that's not something from a book, that's something from life. That's just, I've been to the States and I study with a gentleman called Scott Miller. He's got it, he can sit in the street with a homeless person and the same magic you can do in a counselling room or in the White House. It doesn't matter. It's just being with people. The knowledge has come from years of sitting with Aboriginal people at Uluru, we're sitting with Islander people, we're sitting with the students. It's humanity without discrimination and celebrating that wonderful difference that is us. When I was first starting off when I was 19, we ran a 24-hour open house for youth, and it changed my life, and I think it also changed the lives of the youth that we worked with, because we never said no. It didn't matter what was going on, we never said no. So if it was a cup of tea, if it was food, if it was a place to sleep, if it was going to hospital, nothing was too big for us and nothing was too big for them, and the youth knew that. So they came to us and they were safe. I had a young boy, he was 9, he ended up coming and staying with me, and for some reason he just decided that I was going to be his surrogate mother. I don't know. And he stayed with us for 6 months. During that time he stopped wetting the bed. He learned how to read a little bit. He was a beautiful little boy, and he started to come into himself. That's what we offered our youth, and that's never changed. So throughout my work in every community, we do anything that's needed. There's no. I've worked with a bunch of nuns who had been abused by the system, and they started to flourish because nothing was too big. Working with a bunch of Muslim women at the moment who are in severe domestic violence, and again opening up those doors, letting them see that there's another world, there's more opportunity. Nothing is too big. We can always find a pathway, we can always find a way out. So the common theme that I have experienced is people have not experienced being seen. They've not experienced unconditional positive regard. They've not experienced somebody sitting with them for as long as it takes to just be with them as a person. People that I see, they're given little snippets of time. They're given theories, they're given rules, and if we took all that away and we just actually met people, and we just actually sat with people, and we just kind of heard what they had to say for a change and responded to who they were, then a lot of this pain that we have in our world today would start to disappear, because people are so dreadfully afraid and alone. And if we can actually start to move some of that away from them, then they're going to be able to experience love and happiness, and they're going to feel okay about who they are. But we have so many people who don't ever get seen or heard, and all we have to do is see them, hear them, and respond to them. It's actually not hard. So my invitation is, let's turn off our phones, let's turn off our TVs, let's turn to the person beside us, let's talk to that person on the train, let's talk to that person who's asking for a little bit of money. Let's take time and sit with each other, and I think we will see a difference in our world immediately. And let's just practice 5 gratitudes a day.